Hello people, so I am Charlotte Maria Chila. I am an artist based in Kisumu. I started singing when I was very young, actually in school, during graduations, in church. Yes, singing is my solace and I love being an artist. I majorly deal with Afro-pop, Afro-fusion, and I also deal with R&B as a genre and neo-soul. My best part during this training is definitely music appreciation. I also love songwriting because basically I like whenever I listen to a beat or a tune, I just vibe into it and start doing my own composition instantly. Oh my gosh, the part that I really don't like the most is during workout.
5, 6, 7, last one. Welcome straight. 8, 9, 10, shake. Aya, teremka chini, unaweza tumia kiatu yako kujiwekelea.
Because I tend to feel so worked up and I end up feeling so tired during the day, but you have to keep pushing and you have to keep going. I really thank PPMC. I've learned a lot. Like as an artist, I've learned how to put my head while singing. These vocal training practices that I do daily, how to sing, like they're just great. I have nothing more I can say, but thank you. I hope to work with you guys someday. I just don't long for next week to pass by because I really still need to see your faces. But life happens. So I really expect a lot. I thank the youth for also turning up and engaging in this session because the productions we've done are superb. And we hope that one day we shall trace back the memory lane and say, yes, I was here and now I am here. Thank you sana PPMC. Mubarikiwe.
Yes. Yes. Band. Tujengane. All the bands kindly to move backstage. All the band members.
Zeka.
Tujengane artists, let me have you on stage. Tujengane artists. Yes, check. Good evening, everybody. Good evening once more. Asanteni sana na karibuni. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor Kisumu County, Your Excellency, the County Commissioner, Kisumu County officials present, Your Excellency, the Director, Permanent Presidential Music Commission, and the Deputy Director, Permanent Presidential Music Commission, all the officers of my caliber from PPMC and staff, all the officials from the Ministry of Sports, facilitators and peer trainers who have been working with the participants in this program, and not forgetting even the participants themselves. Good evening. Good evening. Your Excellency, sir, allow me to bring to you the entertainment. This is just but let me call it a snippet of what we had for you. Because during the rain that has just ended, entertainment has been going on here. Actually from 11 we've been here entertaining guests at no pay. And we will still entertain them at no pay from this juncture. Sir, on stage we have UV Band who will be curtain raising this event, who will be starting us with a high notch, and they will be performing the song to Jengane. Band, take it from the top. Asante.
Vijana tusome na tujenge taifa, kwa michezo tujulikane kote, biashara tuimarishe uchumi, tuishi kwa amani na afya bora.
Tuungane, tujengane, tushikane, tupendane, tuzuru vitongoji kwa kila kaunti, maendeleo all over the country. Yeah, tujengane, nasema tupendane, tutakuwa vema. Jamani tushikane, sote kwa pamoja, nasema tuelewane, tukijaliana. Tujengane, tukijenga Kenya, na tupendane, tutakuwa vyema. Tuungane, sote kwa pamoja, tuelewane, tukijaliana.
Agao tuolo adona poe jotelo, sirikal marwa adera tijo nenore, dalama Kisumu vijende mayudo konyruok, weya ura petwe be umor godo.
Simama vijana kakigo kero murai waito, tujijenge na tusonge mbele, utu heshima na umoja uwe wajibu wetu, najivunia serikali yetu.
Tujengane,
tukijenga Kenya, tutakuwa vyema.
tuungane,
sote kwa pamoja,
tuelewane,
tukijaliana.
tujengane,
tukijenga Kenya,
nasema jamani tupendane,
tutakuwa vyema.
Wakenya tuungane,
sote kwa pamoja,
nasema tuelewane,
tukijaliana. Vijana tuna talanta kwa kuimba na kucheza, tamaduni nazo mila. Vijana tufanye kazi kwa nguvu na ubunifu, upendo, uaminifu, tukuze amani, twafurahia kwetu, usawa kwa wote, maendeleo bora, uchumi fahari yetu. Vijana tung'ae, nchi tulivu tulivu, usawa kwetu wote, amani ni ngao yetu.
haya twende, nasema hey, shike
Makofi mazuri jamani. That's just but our first item, and I've seen people already standing up. Bakini we still have many more to come. Vijana tuna talanta, kuimba na kucheza, kwa kuruka na kurera. Sawa. Asante sana. Your Excellency, most of the items will be that the groups will be presenting here are original compositions. That's to mean that music appreciation, songwriting, composition classes were taken in so serious. There's no cover song here. No one will arrest us because this is our original work. Tujipigie makofi jamani. Asante sana. We have Oye Kenya Oye being performed by Wale 2 and Wale 2 band. Take it to the top.
Kipenzi changu, Kenya nchi yangu, tudumishe amani, pamoja tunaweza, hakuna chochote kitakacho tushinda. Sisi ni wakuu.
Miel makenyori we ponju mopogore, kabila mopogore, be mondo wake lamani, miel bende wange, werbe okwa wechie. Milele tujumuike, pamoja tusonge mbele, amani na umoja, hizo nguzo za Kenya. Hoye Kenya hoye, hoye Kenya hoye. Nimeamua amani kutambua, moremeneke egwa maya kuvurugera, balozi wa amani kudumisha. Viva Kenya viva, amani ndiyo njia, lazima ntadumisha, dumisha.
Umoja ni nguvu, tusichoke. Utengano ni udhaifu. Nchi yetu ni tukufu. Wana Kenya tuungane.
Obo mochinguru tubaterane. Lero ni chama byana ye. Tosikane tokonyane ye. Tuna bamoto achane. Kenya oye, oye. Kenya oye, oye. Kenya oye, oye. Kenya oye, oye. Malo, malo, Kenya malo. Kenya malo. Malo, Kenya malo. Kenya malo.
Appreciate them more. Kenya one, right? Asante sana. Let me have another. Yes. Thank you very much. These songs are set to different themes. If you are so keen, we are just highlighting on the benefits of peace, love, and unity, more so for the country Kenya. So you will be experiencing so many themes like cohesiveness, inclusivity, and so many themes, items. Joining me on stage is a West Band with the song Pinywani. Karibuni. Thank you so much. Pinywani is set to Angla style. And so we bring you back home. This is our traditional style, but today you will not hear it the way you are used to it maybe, but with a different touch to show that these participants have really gone through a thick and thin journey to bring these items to this performance. Karibu sana Pinywani song.
Kenya ninaipenda,
Uadilifu,
mimi nawe tuungane,
umoja wetu. Pinywani aero, pinywani, pinywani aero, pinywani, pinywani aero, pinywani aero sana. Asechiora maretiyo ne pinywa dalawa, asechiora netiyo ne pinywa dalawa. Ondisore Kenya ber neno, ondisore Kenya ber neno. Biuru ne kaka wagerore, biuru ne kaka wagerore. Akweda onge wadake gera, akweda onge wadake gera. Asoya onge wawuotho e ler, wadak gi kwe wan jo Kenya duto, wadak gi kwe wan jo Kenya duto. Kenya rieny chalo polo, Kenya rieny machalo polo. Malaika olor walemo ne pinywani, malaika olor walemo ne pinywani. Kenya pinywani aero, pinywani, pinywani aero, pinywani, pinywani aero, pinywani aero sana. Simama, chukua jukumu, tuijenge Kenya. Ungana, tupinge ukabila, tuunganishe Kenya. Kwa pamoja tuzibe mapengo, mpaka kwa mipaka, hatupendi vitu vya magendo, wazito utaka. Kwa pamoja tuzibe mapengo, mpaka kwa mipaka, hatupendi vitu vya magendo, wazito utaka. Into na banka bamo, tobwa tomo gokona ndetu anchaine. Kenya negentekemo, titori kongaina na gosego tiga na inse. Into tosina bamo, Kenya nero mama na nero tata. Omorembe no bomo, abito menyerete mpaka toikire iga. Sisi wote tu wazalendo, tu wazalendo. Maendeleo yako kwa vitendo,
yako kwa vitendo.
Sisi wote tu wazalendo,
Tu wazalendo.
maendeleo yako kwa vitendo. Kenya moja,
Pinywani aero pinywani. Pinywani aero pinywani. Pinywani aero pinywani. Aero sana.
Oh Kenya aero gichunya, an zalendo aero pinywani, usawa na uwazi twaweka mbele, uaminifu pia tunaongeza, serikali yetu iko imara, viongozi wetu wako poa, ndo maana tunasema Kenya ni pali pa kuishi. Yo, 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 yo.
Pinywani aero pinywani. Pinywani aero pinywani. Pinywani aero pinywani. Aero sana. Onyuolo mama mahero monyuolo baba, to pinje bendo ramo ni Kenya to chopo malo, to wane gi hera gachiel moriwo jowa, dunia bendo ramo ni Kenya to chopo malo. We apimnwe pinywani aero pinywani. We anyiswe pinywani aero pinywani. Ai Kenya pinywani aero pinywani. Aero sana.
Amani, amani, amani ke.
Amani.
Amani, amani, amani ke.
Amani.
Serikali tunaomba amani ke.
Amani.
Viongozi tunataka amani ke.
Amani.
Wanasiasa tunaomba amani ke.
Amani.
Uchaguzi tunataka amani ke.
Amani.
Wanabendi wanacheza amani ke.
Amani.
Na muziki inasema amani ke.
Amani.
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 Hey, appreciate them, appreciate them. Amani, amani, amani. Umoja, umoja, umoja. Yes. I'm one of the people that train the dancers that you've seen here. That's my. You will agree with me that most of these songs, especially in Ohangla style, you will listen to them from here to Kakamega, just one song. But our Pinywani song in this style, you will agree with me that from Kisumu to maybe that roundabout to where? Kondele. That's the only place that our item will come to an end. It's barely less than 5 minutes, but most of these items are 20 minutes and above. Karibuni sana to the next item. With me I have the Psalmist Band with the song Simama wa Kenya. Asanteni.
Wakenya, Wakenya, oh, Wakenya, kwa amani we, kwa amani simama, tunasonga mbele.
Kwa upendo,
Simama, oh simama, simama, tunasonga mbele. Simama, oh simama, simama, tunasonga mbele.
it's our nation, you know we love it. Watu wote Kenya tuishi kwa umoja, sisi kabila moja, mila na desturi twazipenda.
Wakenya, Wakenya, oh, Wakenya, oh, kwa amani we, kwa amani simama, tunasonga mbele.
Kwa upendo,
Simama, 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 tunasonga mbele. Simama, 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 tunasonga mbele.
Kenya will be feeling good, feeling fine. Weche ber onge mose kethore. Oganda duto wer kendo oganda duto miel. Jopiny kendo mor gi wach masani. Weche dongruok kendo mag arita. Kwe kende be wadwaroga. Yawa pinywa nido mwaheroga. Yawa pinywa nido mwaheroga.
mimi kama mzalendo wa nchi ya Kenya, nina hakika nchi yangu yapendeza. Ukiangalia mbuga wanyama pori utafurahia, kila kitu kiko shwari, nyeusi, nyeupe, nyekundu na kijani. Wananchi, amani, damu na mazingira, na hapa Kenya tunafana. Wakenya wote kweli tunapendana.
Wakenya, Wakenya, oh, Wakenya,
tunasonga
oh, kwa amani we, kwa amani simama, tunasonga mbele.
kwa upendo, kwa upendo, kwa upendo,
tunasonga mbele.
na kwa amani, kwa amani we, kwa amani.
Kielimu, kielimu, kitalanta, kielimu, kiuchumi, kitalanta. Simama, 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 tunasonga mbele.
Tumesimama na tunasonga mbele. Simama tena, simama, simama, tunasonga mbele. Thank you for standing in your spirit. You are singing simama na umekaa. Asante sana. Joining me on stage you have Jason na marafiki who are going to perform ushirikishwaji, inclusivity. Karibuni sana if you are ready.
Abironu giweche mali Asewarora, asewagora So asetagora, asesandora
Inakuwa ni furaha, inakuwa raha tukikuza ushirikishwaji Kenya. Ubaguzi, ukabila tukiweka nyuma, yo tunapata manufaa.
Tuelimishe wana Kenya ushirikishwaji, twakataa ubaguzi, ni chanzo kubwa cha chuki. Tuelimishe Wanakenya kuhusu ushirikishwaji, twakataa ubaguzi, ni chanzo kubwa cha chuki.
Wakenya tusiwe na chuki kati yetu, Wasamaria tuwe na moyo wa kupeana. Wengi wanalia woi woi, serikali saidia woi, haya mambo yanakera woi, haya mambo hayafai.
Tuelimishe Wanakenya kuhusu ushirikishwaji, twakataa ubaguzi, ni chanzo kubwa cha chuki. Tuelimishe Wanakenya kuhusu ushirikishwaji, twakataa ubaguzi, ni chanzo kubwa cha chuki.
Tusipobadilisha tutapata shida, tutachoma picha, tutakosa kutimiza uwiano na ushirika na umoja wa taifa. Twawasihi Wanakenya,
Wakenya wote pamoja, tusiwe na fikra duni, tushirikiane wote, viongozi na raia, Wakenya wote pamoja, tusiwe na fikra duni, tushirikiane wote, viongozi na raia.
Appreciate them kabisa kabisa.
tuelimishe Wanakenya kuhusu ushirikishwaji, tunakataa ubaguzi, hatutaki kabisa.
I'm just but a voice coach, and that was my group. I was working seriously with that group. Kina Ricky can attestify that. Yes. Joining me stage is Nilaka Band with the song Igerewa. We are still taking you back home. Appreciate Ilaka Band with the song Igerewa. Remember, let me just remind you that all these items that you are listening to this stage are original compositions. We have the rights. Ausio, we have our own rights. And from tonight, we will be earning millions and millions from YouTube. Kindly follow us on YouTube. I will be sharing the link of these songs very soon. Sawa. Okay, get over from the top.
Nijenge, nikujenge, nijengane. Tunakisawa, kila mtu anapawa, hata Maulana hajawahi kutugawa. Tulitafuta amani, tukatoka huko mbali, yapaswa tuzidi pamoja, dumisha amani. Tokonyane, asetoranyare, emakulweta wadongre
Jenge, nikujenge, tutengane kwa usawa, mimi na wewe tushikane pamoja, twasonga mbele. Yawaneka kigerowa, yawaneka kigerowa, yawaneka kigerowa. Yawaneka kigerowa, yawaneka kigerowa, yawaneka kigerowa.
Kenya duto ukatuzi mashinani hadi humu nani kaleta ka unity. Sasa tuna opportunity nikiwa ofisi nawe jua kali, chochote ufanyacho kujimudu maishani tofonyane asedora nyare makulweta wadongre.
Jenge, nikujenge, tutengane kwa usawa, mimi na wewe tushikane pamoja, twasonga mbele.
Yawaneka kigerowa, yawaneka kigerowa, yawaneka kigerowa. Yo Kisumu, yawaneka kigerowa, yawaneka kigerowa, yawaneka kigerowa. Jo Kenya duto
Sote tupendane, tungane, amani tuzingatie, tusonge mbele.
yawaneka kigerowa, yawaneka kigerowa, yawaneka kigerowa. 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 Kenya duto tuchengane.
Makofi mazuri. Makofi mazuri. Let's appreciate them. Sorry. Tulikuwa bado tumeposa. Sorry. Okay. Your Excellency, the County Commissioner, Madam Josephine, you feel much welcome. The program has already started. We started at around 11 o'clock in the morning, but we are just halfway. Not even halfway. Your Excellencies, let me just remind you that most of these participants came to this program just knowing how to sing in one dialect. And I will insist, one dialect. And the question was, can you cry in your one dialect? Can you cry in your mother tongue? Since there was no answer, they were let me not say forced. They found themselves crying or singing in different dialects. I'm part of that team that used to sing in one dialect, but let me prove to you that I can sing in different dialects. Yawane, Kisumu. That's the only part that I knew. So I'm still learning to cry in different dialects. Joining me on stage, and now we are bringing you back home, even to a more authentic and traditional work. We will have two items on stage. We have Wat Matek and Etwane. Your Excellencies, this is a fusion of traditional instruments together with the modern instruments. Because of the changing of technology, we still remind ourselves that everything is possible We can still fuse obokano with keyboards. We can fuse saxophone with orutus. And the following 2 items, this is the work that we'll be experiencing, just to show you that in our camp we touch in every area or angles of music. And since I'm also, I think I've trained in dance, I've trained in singing, and I will also be joining them, just to show, to prove to my fellow colleagues that I've actually been an instrumental person in this program. Munipigie makofi participants. Asante sana. Asante sana.
Owacho ni kawuono mama okang' nochiewa mondo mi adhi e puodho. Owacho ni an kawuono anind mana niya fo kare.
Minwane ne kona ni kidongo, kijana mapod kidoro. Mama ne kona ni kidongo, kijana mapod kidoro. Nikikonyo aduti lemo, yore no yaore. Nikitimo maber nyathina, titimo ne mana in. Minwane ne kona ni kidongo, kijana mapod kidoro. Mama ne kona ni kidongo, kijana mapod kidoro. Nikikonyo aduti lemo, yore no yaore. Nikitimo maber nyathina, titimo ne mana in.
Wela, hey, hey!
Watimo tek mondo walos dongruogwa. Watimo kamano wanabed gohala motegno. Gimano sendiki e kitabu mar hawe. Omiyo yuto chimo wa nyaka chie. Omiyo yuto chimo wa nyaka chie. Nyon! Nyone! Nyone! Watimo tek mondo walos dongruogwa. Watimo kamano wanabed gohala motegno. Gimano sendiki e kitabu mar hawe. Omiyo yuto chimo wa nyaka chie. Omiyo yuto chimo wa nyaka chie. Ai, mielwa Jose Otena Nyone mielwa Jose Ai Nyone Ai Watimate Ai Konyo Uganda Ai Joey!
Yes.
Joey!
To the second item, Etwane, musikae chini na bado.
mwacha ono bwate abu minto turatenga laito bwata twende etwani yabugire etwani yabugire etwani yabugire etwani yabugire etwani yenze yaito yabugire kuranjo wele yamono mole yabugire kuranjo mole mamono mole twani yaito yakena ngai kweta tikoyerora baba tuiraniria kabiri nainde waretira mangano maya nani yogo semia baitu bwata twende aji baba tigande inzi yaituni omorembe wanjani nobo mo tokonye wanjani nobo mo tokonye akenya yaitu tene na totenge akenya yaitu tene na totenge abantu twenzi tene na totenge abantu twenzi tene na totenge anengiere kenya yaitu yo mwando Roma no ganjani obe moto konye Kenya yaido eyo mwando Kenya yaido eyo mwando Mindo to jamo to bwaterane etwani yabugire
Makofi tena jamani. Yes sir. Those who are teams, it's a fusion of that's a fusion of traditional instruments together with modern instruments. Mumesikia etwani yebuhire. That's part of the language that I just learned. That's just that one word. The rest is sung by the owner of that song. It's an own composition for the two groups. And now joining me on stage is our facilitators band with the tuko sawa. Wakenya tuko sawa. Sema, Wakenya tuko sawa. PPMC tuko sawa. Ministry of Sports tuko sawa. Na Kisumu County tuko sawa. Kisii County je? Kenya yote je? Tuko sawa kweli kabisa. Tuko sawa is a song set in a gengeton style. Maybe by me just mentioning the word gengeton, it hits you that this is music that is sung like this. Maybe you just listen to one, you just hear one word like Kenya, yeah. Mumesikia chenye nimesema kweli? Just one word, Kenya, sidio? But for this one, you will hear everything. Songwriting, music appreciation. Kazi kwenu, tuko sawa.
Watifu music.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Tabaka zote hapa kwetu twatoshana, umoja wetu ndio nguvu tunasema, kama nyota kwenye anga tunang'aa, hata ndege tu angani tunapaa. Nikutenge unitenge, nikulinde unilinde, hata mbele sote twende, it's gonna be fun.
Wakubwa kwa wadogo tuko sawa, rangi yetu nyeusi si tunaipenda, tofauti si hatuna, si ni wa Kenya.
Unipende unipende, nikulinde unilinde, hata mbele sote twende, it's gonna be.
Wakenya mko sawa?
Sawa.
Kazi zetu ziko sawa?
Sawa.
Hapo vipi sema sawa?
Sawa.
Wiki sema sawa?
Sawa.
Nikubali twende hai.
Hai.
Hapo vipi sema hai.
Hai.
Bila unyanyapaa twende hai.
Hai.
Bila ubaguzi twende hai.
Binadamu wapo wengi kushoto na kulia, tukubali tofauti kila namna sikiza, hey. Sitangaze yao wengine, nyamazia tulia, njia zetu tofauti, sote tuko sawa.
Talanta yetu ina run kwa madibla, tuko rieng na wase atupiata, Disney tuko saa mpaka luta, kimadongo tutashika kama pata, tuko pamoja tunaruka kama bata, na tuwe rada, hakuna blanda, hatuna panda kama maganda, tusonge pole pole kama manganya.
Wakenya tukatike, amuka tubambike, na vile tunasonga na mwe kitendo jisiwa upendo, roho safi tumeosha osha na uwe, hatuna hatuna tuina, twapendana hadi wapige nduru, twapendana hadi wapige nduru, twapendana hadi wapige nduru.
Wakenya tuko sawa.
Sawa.
Nini baba sema sawa.
Sawa.
Hapo vipi sema sawa.
Sawa.
Kazi zetu ziko sawa.
Sawa.
Nikubali twende hai.
Hai.
Hapo vipi sema hai.
Hai.
Bila unyanyapaa twende hai.
Hai.
Bila ubaguzi twende hai.
Hai.
Mimi na wewe kitu kimoja, sote twende pamoja, undugu ni umoja, tushikane tupendane. Mimi na wewe kitu kimoja, sote sauti moja, undugu ni umoja, tushikane tupendane.
Wakenya mko sawa?
Sawa.
Kazi zetu ziko sawa?
Sawa.
Hapo sema sawa?
Sawa.
Baba sawa?
Sawa.
Nikubali twende hai.
Hai.
Hapo vipi sema hai.
Hai.
Bila unyanyapaa twende hai.
Hai.
Bila ubaguzi twende hai.
Hai.
Yeah.
Maborio. Sina Kenya.
Sifu music.
Na niliwaambia
Wakenya tuko sawa, EPMC tuko sawa, Kisumu tuko sawa, sema tena tuko sawa.
tuko sawa kweli kweli. That's just one of the Gengeton songs, more to come. Na the band that was just playing, we had Ricky Nanjero on bass guitar. Ricky has been helping the bassists here in the camp. He's a facilitator. We had Mugunda Isaac on rhythm, and we had Chris on keyboards and Abiatha on drums. Those are facilitators. And now that we have participants, let's also listen to how participants can perform Gengeton. Twende kazi. yangu naipenda.
Tuimbe, tuimbe,
hakuna matata.
Tuimbe, tuimbe,
tuna utawala bora.
tuimbe, tuimbe,
mimi nitakulinda.
Tuimbe, tuimbe,
mbele yetu tuna usawa na haki kwa watu wote, na hatuna mipaka, miradi inafanywa kote. Wote wa mama, vijana na watoto wote, kupitia majimbo huduma zimefika kote. Nchi yangu naipenda.
tuimbe,
tuimbe,
na hakuna matata.
tuimbe, tuimbe,
tuna utawala bora.
tuimbe, tuimbe,
mimi nitakulinda.
tuimbe, tuimbe.
Kenya ni baba pia ni mama, wacha leo ni testify. Tuko salama sisi vijana, ona vile tuna shine. Na ni kazi nzuri ya viongozi, masomo bora mpaka ulinzi. Kuhama Kenya akisiwezi, siwezi
Wan kakamine watelosani nyiti waitiedo nyaka mashinani, utawala ni bora kila kona, ta viongozi wako sawa.
Nimbe sifa za kwetu Kenya, ona tunavyong'aa. Afya zetu ni nzuri sana, kwenye biashara kuna mishahara, maendeleo kwa mambo ya leo. Nchi yangu iko sawa na inakuza vipawa, na hata vijana tuko katika mikataba. Nchi yangu iko sawa na inakuza vipawa, na hata vijana tuko katika mikataba.
Nchi yangu naipenda.
Tuimbe, tuimbe,
hakuna matata.
Tuimbe, tuimbe,
tuna utawala bora.
Tuimbe, tuimbe,
mimi nitakulinda.
Tuimbe, tuimbe.
Ukipenda mziki wa kitamaduni wazee tuimbe, ukipenda mziki wa kitamaduni wa baba tuimbe, ukipenda mziki wa kitamaduni vijana tuimbe, 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 tuimbe.
BBMC ni moto, ni moto, ni moto, na masomo ni moto, ni moto, ni moto, barabara ni moto, ni moto, ni moto, afya zetu ni moto, ni moto, ni moto.
Nchi yangu naipenda.
Tuimbe, tuimbe,
hakuna matata.
Tuimbe, tuimbe,
tuna utawala bora.
Tuimbe, tuimbe,
mimi nitakulinda.
Tuimbe, tuimbe.
Makofi tena jamani. Nchi yetu twaipenda. Watu wame dance paka wamechoka. Mara ya mwisho tu tafadhali. Nchi yetu twaipenda na hakuna matata, hata sisi twawapenda. Wanasema tuimbe, si tuibe. Sawa, asanteni sana. Back to Gengeton. Wakenya tuko hai, Wakenya tuko sawa kabisa, tunaendelea kuwa sawa hapa juu.
Sisi wa Kenya. Kenya ni bazu. Tukibonga dialogue.
Tukibonga juu ya peace, tunabonga juu ya amani. Tukibonga juu ya unity, tunabonga juu ya amani. Kenya iko sawa daima tena imara. Kenya daima tena imara. Kenya daima tena imara. Kenya daima tena imara. Kenya iko sawa daima tena imara. Viongozi ndio bora wanaipandisha bendera. Hapa kazi tu yani mwenda mpera mpera. Madokta walimpaka base kwa masela, wote tunajenga nchi, wote tuaisaka hela. Wakulima wakilima mavuno ni safi. Tamaduni mazingira mitindo ni safi. Si vijana kupambana uhora ikasi. Vile tunasonga pesa ni kama risasi.
Nimagidha tujitwenga wa Kenya, nchi yetu imeweza, tunabonga tu amani, ikibidi tunaruka na milima tunavuka. Ndio kuindada,
ndio king kaka.
Stari tunachapa,
pamoja na marapa.
Pamoja kuna haraka, baraka tunaleta. Luta kumewaka, ichome mpaka luta. Tukue na furaha maza kunanga kununa.
Bonga juu ya peace, tunabonga juu ya amani. Tukibonga juu ya tunabonga juu ya upendo. Tukibonga juu ya unity, tunabonga ujamaa. Kenya iko sawa daima tena imara. Kenya daima tena imara. Kenya daima tena imara. Kenya daima tena imara. Kenya iko sawa daima tena imara. Umoja yetu imefanya tumegrow, na kufanya kazi kwetu kimefanya tumegrow. Cheki na ni vile Kenya tukibro, tusichoke kuijenga Kenya zidi kuwa grow. Maneno kejo Kenya tia mateka, kila kitu tunafanya chalo wa bash kanisa. Eka kitu kobologa kitu sukobosia, na urebe tike ABC.
Tuko ngweza inadi na tuko rad, tunafanda yani daily atuna blood. Tuijenge tu nchi yetu Kenya, tuilinde nchi yetu Kenya kwa amani, kwa upendo, si wazalendo. Inua kichwa juu, wewe utaijenga na mimi nitaijenga na mimi.
Tukibonga juu ya peace,
tunabonga juu ya amani.
Tukibonga juu ya love, tunabonga juu ya upendo. Tukibonga juu ya unity, tunabonga ujamaa. Kenya iko sawa daima tena imara. Kenya
daima tena imara.
Kenya
daima tena imara.
Kenya
daima tena imara.
Kenya iko sawa daima tena imara. MBK Tune First music. Please the box.
Bibi Dali. Wagenge.
Kenya tena Kenya. Your Excellency, if we can do this for only 15 days, how much can we do if you add us 15 more days? Yeah? This is the only work, this work has only been put together for the past 2 weeks. And we still have more to come. Joining me here is Hakuna Matata. There was a request. I'm receiving so many requests. I think people have now followed us on social media and they know our songs. Huh? People have sent me a request of Chitarenti. Hi, Mito! Yeah, there's that request. A few people that knows us already know that song. It's really trending on social media. Asante sana. Hakuna Matata, Malkia Band.
Chitarenti.
Kenya yaito ese yo mwando.
Abasaye bagwate Chitarenti bagosukuma mutwe. Abasaye bagwate Chitarenti bagosukuma mutwe. Bagosukuma mutwe. Bagosukuma mutwe.
Najikaza, najua nitafika. Najikuza, nitumie talanta yangu kufufua talanta zilozima. Kileleni, najua nitafika.
Amani tele, upendo pia umekita. Kenya tumeshikana, ndoto mbali zinafika. Tufanya kazi, malipo kwa wazazi. Uchumi tupo juu, biashara ni wazi wazi. Hakuna utata, tuna matalanta. Elimu safi zinaleta janta. Mbuga za wanyama, misitu yote utapata. Wasanii wote mnakaribishwa hapa.
Kenya yaito ese yo mwando.
Abasaye bagwate Chitarenti bagosukuma mutwe. Abasaye bagwate Chitarenti bagosukuma mutwe. Bagosukuma mutwe. Bagosukuma mutwe. Wakenya Lazima tupandane kama mbogi ya begenge, tufanye kazi bidii tusilale kama pirito. Nitenge nikutenge ndio njia ya kama rada kikofisa, lazima tukuandike. Hapa Kenya tunakuanga na umoja, kila kitu tunafanya kama soja. Tunasonga hatuwezi kupoteza, maisha iko fiti inaweza
Tupambane, tushikane, hadana na mandugu jo tusiachane. One love, sini one blood. Mrefu mfupi bado mshindi. Hakuna hata nani kushika kina nani. Kabila zote yani sini moja za tuko kazi nani. Ndio maana huende pati tunajuzi wote basi tukafanya bidii.
Kenya ya ito ese ya mwendo
Abasai babwate chitalenti bago sukuma motwe. Abasai babwate chitalenti bago sukuma motwe. Bago sukuma motwe. Bago sukuma motwe.
tushikane mikono tunasonga mbele haturudi nyuma moja ni nguvu tuijenge nchi yetu ya uzalendo tumetoka mbali tunakwenda mbali Eto tangaine Kenya
Yeah. Kenya ya ito ese yo mwami abasare mufuate chitarendi amasukuma mwite abasare mufuate chitarendi amasukuma mwite abasukuma mwite abasukuma mwite Kama kuna kitu utakumbuka ukienda nyumbani, kumbuka tu Kenya ya ito. Karibu nitupe my book, karibu nitupe my book. Hakuna matata. Hakuna matata kabisa, au sio? Hakuna matata on stage. And I asked the question on behalf of participants. If we can do this for 15 days, how much can we do in 1 month? Sikizeni hiyo, tafakari. Twende kazi.
Rumba. Anaera chiel mawan go e dala waka joma beyo joma chungile gitiyo matek kendo gigero pinywa anapuoyo anapako anaera chiel mawan go e dala waka joma beyo joma chungile gitiyo matek kendo gigero pinywa anapuoyo anapako jodala hakuna matata, hakuna matata, naipenda Kenya yangu, hakuna matata, hakuna matata, twawakaribisha kwetu, hakuna matata, hakuna matata, nchi yenye baraka, hakuna matata, hakuna matata. Rumba mziki mdogo mdogo yeba Kenya yetu mimi nafurahia utulivu kweli twafurahia omorembe twanyogokera buya mono chisokoro chaito obosibore twabotengera hakuna matata, hakuna matata, naipenda Kenya yangu, hakuna matata, hakuna matata, twawakaribisha kwetu, hakuna matata, hakuna matata, nchi yenye baraka, hakuna matata. hakuna matata.
Utangamano wetu wafurahisha, umoja wetu sote wapendeza. Kenya ni yako, ni yangu,
Urithi wa mababu,
daima tudumishe amani,
upendo na umoja.
Kenya ni yako, ni yangu,
Urithi wa mababu,
daima tudumishe amani,
upendo na umoja. Hakuna matata, hakuna matata.
Naipenda Kenya yangu,
Hakuna matata, hakuna matata.
tawakaribisha kwetu.
Hakuna matata, hakuna matata.
Oh, nchi yenye baraka.
Hakuna matata, hakuna matata. Hakuna matata we.
Mi mzalendo, nitaijenga Kenya yangu niendapo.
Kenya ni mama yangu,
Iwe liwalo
hapa nyumbani kwangu.
kote kote, ubora tueneze, vile vile pia tuwajibike. Wananchi kote tumakinike,
Tuungane tudumishe amani
na upendo.
Wakenya tuishi kwa umoja.
Tuungane.
Ni nguzo yetu si wazalendo.
Tunaweza.
Tunaweza. Yeba. Hey. Hii ni moto watu wangu. Tuende. Maboko likolo. Yeba. Twende juu chini, twende. Ale cheza, Wakenya tucheze pamoja. Ale cheza, Wakenya tucheze pamoja. Ale cheza, Wakenya tucheze pamoja. Danse, 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 danse. Danse, 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 danse. Muziki taratibu. Wapi salamu ya Profesa Rosso Ngati? Thank you.
These songs are in so many styles. You will agree with me that by the time you will leave here, you will have listened to a Benga song, an Ohangla song, a Rumba song. Let me just remind you the way this song started. Hakuna matata, hakuna matata. Sing with me, go. Hakuna matata, hakuna matata. Hey. That was in Rumba. And I just watched a few people walijua kwamba that song will just end there on Rumba. But to your surprise, it went to another style and to another style and to another style. If we can do this for only 15 days, how about 1 month? I will give you a break after this item, a break, but music still continues. With me here I have Usalama Band, Kudos International Band. This is just a band that was formed 15 days ago. They've just landed from United Siaya, US, and they will be performing a song Usalama. Kindly, if you can dance before you go for a short break, join with me in this song, Usalama International.
Rumba
Elengi koleka, sikia butamu ya muziki wa ni wakati wetu sisi sote, shangilia Afrika. Kenya nchi yetu ipasa ipewe heshima, ulinzi uanza na mimi nawe, uraia undugu iwe mbele, heshima idumu leo milele.
Ulimwengu usihifadhi chuki moyoni, uishi kwa amani na upendo, usalama lako jukumu. Mimi nawe tuwapige teke wanao ukosesha usalama wetu sisi. Jamani, tusonge
mbele, tusonge sote kwa pamoja mbele, tusonge tudumishe usalama mbele, tusonge sote kwa pamoja mbele, tusonge tudumishe usalama.
Kenya tuko salama, tena ni nchi yangu, mipaka iko imara, jeshi limesimama, angani mpaka majini, vyombo viko imara, uongozi uko makini, kuilinda nchi yetu lelele. Usalama wetu ndugu ni jukumu letu raia, tuwapende polisi wetu na tusivunje sheria, tuache roho mbaya kuchukia jirani, tuheshimu sheria, tujenge usalama wetu
mbele, tusonge sote kwa pamoja mbele, tusonge tudumishe usalama mbele, tusonge sote kwa pamoja mbele, tusonge tudumishe usalama mbele, tusonge sote kwa pamoja. Nairobi City tuende mbele, Eastern Nyanza yote tuende mbele, Pato Paso wote tuende mbele, Nairobi City tuende mbele, Eastern Nyanza yote tuende mbele, Pato Paso wote tuende mbele. Cheza 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 biela 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 dusa 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 biela 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 biela. Daktari Donald Otoyo unasalimia Dr. Owili. Usalama, usalama uanza na mimi na wewe. Usalama, dumishe usalama sisi wa Kenya. Usalama, usalama uanza na mimi na wewe. Usalama, dumishe usalama sisi wa Kenya. Usalama, usalama uanza na mimi na wewe. Dumishe usalama sisi wa Kenya. Suba Dr. Donald Otoyo PDG Makambo Arugu Kenya Kenya baba yetu Kenya Kenya nchi yetu
Kenya, Baba Yesu we. Kenya, Kenya, nchi yetu we. Usalama, salama uanza na mimi na wewe.
Yani ndio nilikuwa nimeingia tu kwa dance floor na wimbo inaisha. Usalama, salama uanza na mimi nawe band. Usalama band. Usalama, salama uanza na mimi na wewe. Usalama. Imagine security starts with me, then you. Songwriting. Your Excellency, sir, you will agree with me that we are not only living here the names that we've always been listening through social media. I wouldn't want to mention them, but in the next 2 more weeks you will be hearing Usalama Band from Kisumu County, Kudos International from Kisumu County, and many, many more. It will be no longer those names that we are used to. Ama sio participants. Usalama. Usalama. Sawa. Munapoenda nyumbani usalama unaanza na mimi alafu wewe. Asante sana. At this time I will call in Deputy Director Permanent Presidential Music Commission, Dr. Abi Chokera, to take over and move the program to the next level. Asanteni sana.
I mean to. That was delayed. Mume fail. One more time. I mean to. Thank you. Everybody, I will beg for your indulgence and a bit of silence so that we get onto our second part of this program. Our chief guest, the Deputy Governor, Kisumu County, members of staff from Kisumu County that are here, the County Commissioner, Kisumu County, and your officers that have accompanied you, the CEO, Sports Fund, the Director, Permanent Presidential Music Commission, my colleagues from PPMC, staff from our partners, including the Ministry of Education and universities, today represented by Maseno University, potential partners from Alliance Française that are here, facilitators and peer trainers, our talented youth, ladies and gentlemen. I want to believe that all of us have enjoyed ourselves thoroughly and immensely. Yes or no? Yes. Come on, guys. Yes or no? Yes. Brilliant stuff. Can we appreciate every participant that has gone on stage today? Tafadhali tuwapigie makofi. Thank you very much for your time. Our Deputy Governor, this is a culmination of 2 weeks of training. What is critical and what maybe might go on the sides is the planning that has gone on and the training that has gone on. But in this next session, we are going to hear, some of the things that have gone on to make sure that today has been a success. You can agree with me because we were streamlining this live. And that means that this show has been watched everywhere. across the globe. And we feel very convicted that we can curate this and we can share this elsewhere. And we are able to have a show, an international show, anywhere and everywhere in this world. We are confident of that. Naomba jameni tujipigie makofi. Now, it is my singular honor to invite the think tank and the brain behind this project, and my boss and friend, the Director, Permanent Presidential Music Commission, Dr. Donald Otoyo, to take us through the next part of these programs. Makofi ya Director, jameni. You're welcome, sir.
Asante sana daktari. What sometimes the deputy governor just told me about kwani kila mtu PPMC is a PhD holder. I was about to tell him, now that I've been in Kisumu, I've learned how to answer such questions. In fact, from University of Florida, USA. Good evening, everyone. Our dear guest of honor tonight, our Deputy Governor, Kisumu County, officials from Kisumu County government, Your Excellency, Deputy Governor, you've given us a very strong team to work with, and allow me to honor the Chief Officer, Tourism, and Waziri Tourism who's away today. Let me also acknowledge the presence of one of our biggest fans in music, but also our host here, our County Commissioner, Kisumu County. Let me also add an ardent music lover, and all officers from the County Commissioner's Office. We had representation from the Sports Fund. We have officers from the Ministry of Sports, Culture and Heritage. My fellow colleagues from PPMC, our partners and friends, and the people who have made this night be possible, our dear facilitators and peer trainers, and the people who have made it even more possible, our dear participants in the 12th National Talent Development Program. Nilijua watajipigia makofi, lakini hawatapigia guest of honor makofi. Let's clap for the guest of honor and all the distinguished guests. This program has been running for a couple of years at PPMC. We've been able to do 11 other national programs countrywide. We've also partnered with counties in the past and done for them programs. And I would like to highlight this so that I know Bwana DG will be happy to take this up so that we are back to Kisumu sooner than soon. We've done Meru County in 2013, we've done Murang'a in 2014, we've done Embu County, we've done Kwale, we've done Isiolo. So Bwana DG, we shall be back, this time with the Kisumu County Talent Development Program, because I think the background and the formation that we've created here will go a long way. My dear Deputy Director, Dr. Chokera, wrote a very long speech, but I'm an improviser by nature, and I only need you to give me a chord, and then I can put a melody above it. So I'll beg not to go through the speech, but be able to appreciate the program that we've had. Today we've been entertained by 100 youth from the Lake region. We had representation from Siaya, Migori, Nyamira, Kisii, and Kisumu County. Kisumu County did take the bigger chunk because they are the host, and we do hope that we shall be back and maybe even visit the other counties around Kisumu County. And of course, that's on a national program. And I'm also saying this so that I can choose the county government to call us back before we go to the other counties. Yes? Yeah? And we have categories of the people we trained, from vocalists to instrumentalists to dancers, and we've seen tremendous development. For those of us who may not be aware of how we run the program at the camp, we start as early as 6 a.m. with aerobics, and that's how we manage to keep fit. And I can assure Deputy Governor, he was asking me whether I'm equally as fit as the dancers who are here, and I was telling them the teacher has to be better. So I'm definitely better. Nikinengua huwa nanengua kabisa. This program would not have been possible without that cohesion coming in from the facilitators, the peer trainers, and the participants. We've experienced very, very, very good attitude from the participants. More than willing to learn, more than willing to cooperate. And I would really want them to appreciate themselves at this juncture for being amazing, amazing participants in this training program. I would also like to appreciate the facilitators. We had many facilitators. We had facilitators who stayed for 15 days, the entire camp. They've sacrificed being with their families. I will not stress that point again. They've sacrificed being with their families for 15 days. Some of them, our dear guest of honor, they've only been out of Wigot Hotel today to come here. They've not seen the light outside Wigot Hotel. And when they were being driven here, they were like, wow, it's been a while. And I would like to call all our facilitators who are present here, please to come to the front so that we can appreciate you. And perhaps also all our peer trainers as well, so that we can appreciate you all together, our peer trainers. Bwana DG, standing next to me here is Ricky Nanjero, runs an outfit called Ricky and Marafiki, an amazing bass player. He's just come back from the USA, where he was doing a 6-month workshop training bassists from different parts of the world, and he was able to cut that short to come and join us so that he could be able to share his talents with our musicians here. Next to him is none other than Chris Adwar, who was handling songwriting. So all these productions you've seen here, the skill to write, he was leading in that, and also production of the songs that we've done. Yeah. Next to Chris, we have none other than Isaac Mugunda. Aizo mwenyewe, guitarist par excellence. He's been around, he's performed. One of the founding members who made Eric Wainaina be who Eric Wainaina is. He has played in the tracks in Eric Wainaina's songs. He's toured worldwide, performed worldwide. The only problem with him is you give him a right-handed guitar. We normally have left-handed guitar and right-handed guitar. But you give him a right-handed guitar and then he turns it upside down and plays it with the left hand. That's how talented he is. Next to him is Mariam Akinyi. I would like to say a short story. She is a product of previous camp. I think, which year was that you did your first camp? 2011. She went on to join the Technical University and pursue her education She is recently finished her program, her latest program from Kabarak University in music, and she's still continuing. And she's come back to the same camp that built her to be a facilitator in voice. Thank you, Mariam. One of our youngest entrants into the facilitators club, Abiathar. Abiathar is an amazing drummer and producer, and we are mentoring him so that he can be able to now be there for the next generations to come. And this is his first camp to facilitate, and he has done an amazing job. Thank you very much, Abiathar. Sylvester. Sylvester Odur, aka Teacher Sly. Hata mkimuimbia hivyo, kesho asubuhi 6 a.m. aerobics. Deputy Governor, he is one of the best choreographers we have in this country. One of the best trained, worldwide renowned choreographers. All the dancing you've seen here, he has taught them from zero to what you've seen today. Plus, he has ensured everybody in the camp, including his fellow facilitators, are physically fit. And every morning we train at 6 to 7 dance aerobics every morning. You can join us tomorrow morning. On top of it, Bwana Governor, all the amazing choreography you saw, Madaraka Day in Kisumu, Kirinyaga, Jamhuri Day, this is the man. Respect, Teacher Sly. Dr. Ruth Agesa, karibu madam, karibu. Dr. Ruth Agesa was also a facilitator in the program. She is a director, Ministry of Education, a very senior educationist. She is the executive secretary, Kenya Music Festival. That means we start training from early childhood, and we train until university, and the entire education spectrum, and then she hands them to me as the industry person. So we work very, very closely with the Ministry of Education. In the camp, she was there to teach them about protocol, about etiquette, about performance practice, and you've seen it all today here. Everybody was dressed to their character, to the very last bit of their character. Thank you, Madam Ruth Agesa. Next is Mike Mutenyo. Mike Mutenyo is a leading publicist, social media expert, branding, and he was here handling issues to do with branding, networking, how to publish themselves, how to package themselves, and how to sell themselves into the market and the industry out there. So thank you very much, Mike. Next to Mike is none other than Michelle Ongaro. There is nothing, the best way for me to introduce him is that there is no instrument he doesn't play. Drums, percussion, guitar, bass, keyboard, singer, composer. The best is to say there's nothing. And he dances with his fingers. So he was teaching all the drummers you've seen today play the drums in all the styles, percussion. He was also doing music appreciation, taking them through the journey from rumba to benga to salsa, in and out the Caribbean, back to Africa, North Africa to South Africa. He gave them the whole spectrum of the music industry. And from there, they were able to start building their talents. Thank you very much, Michelle. Next to Michelle she's also a product of the talent camps. And she left the camp and went to Kenyatta University, isn't it? And she was resilient and she finished her degree program at Kenyatta University. She's currently with Sarakasi Trust as a senior dancer, Millicent Tsitsika. Thank you, Millicent. Again, next to her is none other than Dr. Boaz. Dr. B. Dr. B is an amazing producer, and a lot of the songs you've heard here, several of them have been produced by him. He was teaching music production and helping them to learn how to write their songs and produce their songs. For those of us who watched our productions in Kisii, the two songs, Simama and the Nabanyangongo, this was the man behind them. And he's also a product of this program, and we trained him some time back, 2017, in a camp that was held here in Kisumu County at the Tomboya Labour College. And we are glad to see him enter the industry and make a difference and come back to make a difference by passing on the talents. Thank you, Dr. B. We have our MC today. This man came from Teso land. One day in 2011, he left Teso land. He heard of a camp like this one in Mombasa. I don't know, I think he hid in the bus carrier, huko chini, found himself in Mombasa and registered in his first camp in Mombasa. He never saw a saxophone before that Mombasa camp, and is one of the best saxophone players we have, or saxophonists we have in this country today. Went further, because this program platforms them for development, went further to pursue music education and graduated with a Bachelor of Music from Technical University of Kenya. And today he is a music officer at the Permanent Presidential Music Commission. Edmond Obila. Another product of the camp from Kakamega High School. Oh, I forgot to say that the Edmond Obila was teaching saxophone. He was also behind the African ensemble that you saw today, that made our guest of honor stand for the first time. All right? Moses Endovo was teaching everything, from keyboard skills. He transcends from keyboard to vocal skills to production to sound engineering, and also a product of this camp and a graduate of music from Technical University of Kenya. And today, also a music officer at the Permanent Presidential Music Commission. Some of the beautiful music you heard in Jamhuri Day were as a result of his great input, and even Kirinyaga. Yes, thank you very much. I do not know how to introduce this man. An amazing musician, an amazing singer, and an amazing producer. Our dear guest of honor, this is the man who was also our pillar when we were in Kisumu producing Madaraka Day. And he offered himself to come back and mentor the young people you've seen here, and has gone ahead to produce some of the very best songs we have from the camp. And we are releasing those songs tonight to the market, and we'll try and sell and package all these 100 participants we've had in this camp. Engineer Wood Phoebe. We had other facilitators who could not be with us tonight. Ngoja. I was saying we have facilitators who could not be with us tonight. We had Dr. Duncan Wambugu, who is also the chair of the music department at Kenyatta University. We had Madam Sharon Wata, who is the head of legal and deputy executive director at the Kenya Copyright Board. I do not know whether I've forgotten anyone else. All right. Modoni Njenga, who was handling life skills. She's a lecturer at Technical University of Kenya. Could not also be with us tonight. This whole team is the team that has been able to give us the talents you've seen tonight. And we want to give them a big thank you for the sacrifice of being here for 15 days, working day and night. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'll try and move a bit faster and ask my staff from PPMC to quickly come in front. We'll do, this one will be a very brief introduction so that we can move. And I think this is where we get to see who. Atumko mnataka nani? Haya, anajijua, wacha ajilete. A bit faster please. A bit faster. Ruto, please. A bit faster. A bit faster, people, please. So let me start with my right. I would like to introduce Mr. Ruto. We normally call him Pastor within our circles. He's a deputy director at PPMC, but also heads our Rift Valley region from Nakuru. Bwana Ruto, thank you very much. On my left, I would like to introduce Dr. Chokera, also deputy director at PPMC. I think you heard his voice earlier on. I'll try and make it a bit faster. Next to Dr. Chokera, Betty Achieng, administration. We have Mr. Yongo Shadrach, who was also running the camp. We have Precious Mutuku, music officer. We have Lisa Mugure, music officer. We have Tibin Patricia, music officer. We have Tibin happens to be the only Sabaot I know who has a music degree to date in this country. So Mount Elgon well represented. And then from Tibin we have Ses. Ses is a graduate of Maseno University, so professor. And then from Ses we have Doris Chepkoech. And then we have Sifa Mwenda. I have Mr. Ombati. I have Mr. Moshai, head of accounts, so guys can be smiling. I have Mr. Denya, head of audiovisual. I have Esther Macau, administration, and I have Dan Siminyu, also heading audiovisual with Mr. Denya. And then finally, we had the course administrator. This is headmaster, Mr. Principal, Mr. Kila Kitu, none other than Olive Omondi. who was there to make sure everything runs very, very well. And finally, I introduce DJ Euphoric, famously known DJ Euphoric. In the other circles, people call him the president's DJ. He was also a very instrumental part of PPMC and an excellent DJ as well. Thank you, DJ Euphoric. So our chief guest, these are the people who are working behind the scene to ensure that the camp runs, and you can see the magnitude of it. I do not want to say much more than that, but to also say that we will be happy to work with you. We will be happy to work with the county government of Kisumu to ensure that we continue with the journey that we've started. And we shall be supporting in many ways, including leaving behind some equipment that will be used by the youth in Kisumu County to continue to grow their talents. And with that, our guest of honor, allow me to invite my partner and counterpart from your government to come and say a few words before we invite our other guests and finally invite you. Thank you. Let me invite the Chief Officer for Tourism. We share a name, Bwana Gerald Ondiek, and happen to be the real Ondiek Otoyo.
His Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Dr. Matthew Sowili, the County Commissioner, Madam Josephine Ouko, who happens to have been my classmate, Yamet, Director, PPMC, Dr. Otoyo, namesake, my Director Gabriel, who made the occasion in terms of coordination, Maseno University presented by Professor Rose Ongati, the CEO of Sports Fund, all sponsors, and other guests, protocols observed, good evening. Good evening once more. It's a great occasion. To me, this journey started with a strategic relation that we had with the PPMC during Madaraka Day when we did audition for Madaraka Day. Thereafter, we made a relation. They invited us for benchmarking in Nairobi, and from then we strike a deal that led to the proposal that brought this function today. Indeed, to me, I would treat this as the first county that is going to receive musical instruments. And we appreciate that a lot. This program has come a great deal, and it is part of the departmental development plan because we have talent development in the department. The program has empowered our youth, and you can see from the product of what we have seen today, we expect that they can go out there and practice and implement this and influence others to join them in this good, noble practice. We shall continue to work together or closely to achieve more, and such collaboration, please extend it to other counties to support our youth. I don't want to say much because my boss is here, but I want to invite, or not to invite, but the members of the department, please stand up and be acknowledged, including Bruno Aduma, who did wonderful work of coordination. Can you all stand up, please? Thank you very much for making the day a success, including hosting PPMC here. We want to thank our county government because they are the ones who have hosted at here. A lot of logistical support was there, including support we got from my friend, Principal Duncan Owie from Chulaimbo. Can you stand up and wave? Thank you very much. I don't want to say much, but take this opportunity to take the microphone back to Dr. Otoyo to invite the next guest. I think by order, it is me to invite my boss. Can I take this opportunity to invite? Okay, so.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Director, Chief Officer. We are very humbled by the support we've received from the day we came. In my earlier remarks, I did not emphasize that we got excellent support and all our participants were vaccinated, courtesy of the county government of Kisumu. We got very good support from the health department and the health sector, so we are really, really grateful. I also would like to continue in acknowledging the presence of my colleagues from national government. We have representation from the Presidential Delivery Unit, the Senior Assistant Director, Senior Director, covering the Nyanza and the entire, is it Nyanza Western region? All right, present with us. Thank you so much for joining us. And my good old friend and classmate, Professor Rose Ongati, representing Maseno University, and today representing all the universities that we partner with, who also absorb the students that we train from the camp, and you've seen excellent representation of that kind of partnership. So thank you very much, Professor, for being here. Let me take this opportunity to invite our next speaker, who's none other than our host here, the County Commissioner, Kisumu County, Madam Josephine. Karibu sana.
Thank you very much, Dr. Toyo, to our beloved DG, our officials from Permanent Presidential Music Commission, officials from the county government of Kisumu, our representative of the PDU, all dignitaries present today, and all our youths who are here. Good evening. Good evening to you. I really don't know what to say because honestly, it has been an awesome evening. I've enjoyed myself. I have really, really enjoyed myself because the presentations were of extremely high quality. Extremely. When I say extremely, I mean exactly that. You are on point. I want to take this opportunity as a County Commissioner of Kisumu to sincerely thank PPMC for having chosen Kisumu as one of the areas where they were going to build talent and promote talent in music and dancing. Sincerely, since Madaraka Day, we have been missing your presence around, and we have felt it, we have seen it. And the best of it is that you've encapsulated talents from Kisii, Migori, Nyamira, and the environs. And we give you thumbs up for that. Good people. I don't want to say much because I'm not the chief guest today. But one thing that I want to negotiate with the county government of Kisumu. Today you've kept me from 7 a.m. in the morning. I didn't even have time to go and change because honestly I had bought a nice dress for this evening. I could not even change. But the bargain here is that this talent that you have seen here today is not going to go in vain. We were working for Afro Cities today. This talent is worth. If it is trained, it is able to present during Afro Cities. True or false? So our DG and the county government of Kisumu that we dearly love, I'm humbly requesting you that let this not go in vain. This talent need to be exhibited at that level. I know you might decide not to answer me, but I know that it will be done. Secondly, I want to also thank you, the people who actually worked very hard to make this thing a success. I'm touched, I'm humbled, because I did not know that we were able to pull through this. When Otoyo called me and we were trying to fumble around, I just told him, we have a robust county government of Kisumu. Just knock and they will open for you the doors. County government of Kisumu, you're always a darling. Thank you so, so much. From the side of the national government, from what I've seen today, we're actually trying to look for things that we can do as a legacy for His Excellency the President. In the next 4 months, there are things that we must just do as we bid him by. And I'm just thinking, there's a program that is coming up. We have said we are not going to slash vegetation or clear drainages within our estates with the youth. We want to promote talents with the Ministry of Housing. Kwa hii kazi mtaani. Si music pia ni kazi mtaani? I have just thought in the short while that I've been here, how I could coin it. And I've already thought about it because you need to be introduced into this market, this industry of music. Si ni kweli? And this is how I've looked at it. PPMC, si ni serikali. Agesa, si ni serikali. Sia watu wote ni serikali. Waletu hapa on free, county government itatusaidia. Sisi tutatafuta ile mshahara ile ya kazi mtaani. Vijana walipe, wacheze mziki, alafu even if you are going to produce this music for free, utaenda pale udance so that people can talent spot you wherever you are. And you will have something small in your pocket to take back home. Because how do we introduce you to this market? Honestly, I almost broke the chair. I was so tired, but you could see me swinging, and I was so happy. You have returned me to the days when I was a small little girl from the university. I'm now feeling re-energized. I am so happy, and because of the love that I have for you, let me try and do what I can do with the help of my colleagues from the national government who are present here today to lift you high up into next levels of this. So without much ado, allow me, sijui mtaimba wimbo gani welcome our chief guest today. Yeah? Are we ready? Rumba. Siachapiwe rumba. Nata dance na nani? Haya, DJ yako wapi? DJ. Haya, promosha muziki, tukaribishe our chief guest na kuja na timu yake wacheze wa sweat before he gives us our last address. Si ni kweli? Haya, DJ weka kitu.
DJ ndo huyo hapa. Let me have our watu on stage. Usalama, hakuna matata. That's the first part. Hakuna matata, ladies. Sunday.
By the way, there's something I also forgot. Do you know the last time when I left school, when you were saying our loyalty pledge? Do you remember those days? How many of you can remember that? Can we recite that, our loyalty pledge? I pledge my loyalty to the President and the nation of Kenya. Defend the Republic. Yes. My devotion to the words of a national anthem. Otoyo, I want to thank you. Honestly, you have brought that element of patriotism in this country to our youth. And that is a gap that has been missing. I want to thank you and your team who have worked hard to bring back that element of patriotism to this nation. Honestly, our youth, I am happy and I'm proud of you for having taken Kenya mbele na kuhakikisha kwamba umeweka Kenya kwa roho yako. Si ni kweli? Ensure that whatever you do, wherever you do it, make sure that Kenya ndio umeweka kwa nini? Kwa roho yako. Sawa sawa? So, DJ, I think by now you must be ready with something very nice for the DG as he comes with his team. And I'm requesting a guest and team to escort him. Oh yes. Si ni kweli? Ndio hiyo again.
Hey.
Aya, DG. Okay.
Anana chiel mambo dalaga joma beyo joma chungile gitiyo matoke bogi kero bola anapago Anana chiel mambo dalaga joma beyo joma chuny gi ler gitiyo matek kendo gigero pinywa anapako jodala hakuna matata tunakaribisha kwetu hakuna matata hakuna matata nchi yenye baraka hakuna matata hakuna matata naipenda Kenya yangu hakuna matata hakuna matata yeba mziki mdogo mdogo hakuna matata we
rumba muziki. Shenali.
Kenya yetu mimi nafurahia.
Kaza tu kidogo.
Tulivu kweli tafurahia. Omorembe twanyogokera mbuya mono chisokoro chaito. Obosibore twabochengera. Hakuna matata. Hakuna matata. Naipenda Kenya yangu.
Hakuna matata. Makofi jamani. Asante sana. Salamu.
It is one of the best evenings that I've had since the beginning of this year. I want to thank my sister, the County Commissioner of Kisumu, who is present here today, the CEO, Sports, Arts and Social Development Fund. I'm not sure if I've met him or her here, but I want to thank her for this evening. The Director, Permanent Presidential Music Commission, Dr. Otoyo Mwenyewe, the Chief Officer in charge of Tourism, Culture and Sports. We have our friend and friends both from the national government and the county government. We also have in our midst our very talented, very beautiful, very handsome young people of Kenya. Hamjambo. Hamjambo tena. Today was the day of His Excellency the Governor of Kisumu, Professor Peter Anyang' Nyong'o, aka Baba Lupita. He was held up in a very important meeting this evening out of the county, and he did ask me to come and stand in for him. But he also told me that I bring his very warm regards to the young people who are gathered here today and who have presented very nicely this evening together with the leadership. Mmepokea? Mmepokea salamu ya governor? And so, ladies and gentlemen, I feel privileged and honored to join you here this evening to appreciate and celebrate talent as we mark the end of this year's 12th National Youth Talent Development Program in music and dance. And I was one of the dancers, tukiwa na Madam County Commissioner. It has indeed been an electrifying and entertaining evening, sweetened by wonderful music and dance from hugely talented young people. I have listened very carefully to composed music and watched with utter amazement the dances presented here this evening, and I must confess that I have not been entertained more than what I have had today this year 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this opportunity to sincerely thank the Permanent Presidential Music Commission and the Sports, Arts and Social Development Fund for supporting this talent search in the county of Kisumu and in the Lake region. I also want to thank the department, the State Department of Culture and Heritage, the Ministry of Sports, Culture and Heritage, and the Office of the County Commissioner for the huge support that we have witnessed during this program. It is exciting, ladies and gentlemen, to note that this 12th National Youth Talent Development Program in Music and Dance has trained 100 participants from the Lake region. They have been trained in various skills, including voice, guitar, saxophone, keyboard, dance, drums, percussion, and traditional instruments from this region. This training program empowered youth from all counties in the Lake region in the music skills, in the music business, in intellectual property in ways only the program can offer. Hopefully, we shall be able to work with much more youth as this program continues to grow and expand. As a county, under Professor Peter Anyang' Nyong'o, we commit to supporting youth talent development programs for a brighter future of our country. The Office of the Governor and indeed the government, in partnership with the Permanent Presidential Music Commission, will strive to ensure that these programs continue to empower more youth in the Lake region. To the facilitators and peer trainers, who are excellent musicians with immense industry experience, we as a county acknowledge the good work you have done, and we are humbled by the dedication that you have put to make this National Talent Development Program a success. To the 100 participants who have worked tirelessly during this training program, may I congratulate and encourage you to utilize the skills and the proficiencies you have acquired today and during the program. Through the networks established, may you grow and prosper in the field of music and in the field of dance. Through this wonderful presentation at this gala, I am proud to say that I have witnessed how the youth have grown and developed their skills in music and dance. But one other observation that I've made is that surely disability is not inability. And I want to thank the organizers of this event. I think you guys have followed the Constitution to the letter. If you look at the composition of the participants, then we meet the constitutional threshold as enshrined in the Constitution that was promulgated in this country in the year 2010. So my brother and friend, Dr. Otoyo, together with your team, this is a great example that should be followed, that should be emulated by other agencies working for the national government, but also for the county governments. Ladies and gentlemen, you have seen for yourself the huge talent still lying out there. We are only training 100 of them, but we have thousands and thousands of people, young people of Kenya in this region and elsewhere, who are having great talent, but did not get an opportunity such as this one. But allow me also at this juncture to thank His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya. His Excellency has demonstrated his love for young people indeed, actually. Because what we are seeing here today is as a result of his love for young people. This is the 12th edition, meaning that we have had 11 other editions before. And we believe that we're going to have other editions in the future. It is not easy, I know, for people in positions such as the one that the president is in, for him to have that love for young people demonstrated here today, and I know also in other spheres. Tumpigie makofi. Tumpatie sigalagala. Asanteni sana. So indeed, we all know that music and sports pay well these days. If well nurtured and trained, our young musicians may soon become the next millionaires. But I want to caution our young talented people, kindly keep away from drugs and bad company. Drugs have ruined many lives at their prime age. Just sing and dance, but say no to drugs. Finally, I want to challenge you to go out there and compose songs that will preach unity. Compose songs that will promote peaceful coexistence and patriotism in our country. Now, we all know the position of music in this society, not just in Kenya, but in the world at large. In church, music keeps us closer to God. In the secular world, music makes us happy. Music makes millionaires. We have had wonderful meetings and engagements out of concerts such as this one. We also know that music helps shape conversations in this country. We all know now that we are at a very critical moment in our lives as people living in this country. We have had common challenges as a country, but now we want to confront those challenges as one people. There's a clarion call by His Excellency the President that we need to unite as a country. That call has been demonstrated during the handshake that he had with his brother, the Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. And because music can help shape a conversation, music can help, steer a people to a particular direction. And I'm happy that when I listen here, quite a number of the compositions were really about the unity of our country, about the love of our country, about patriotism. As a country, unless we join together, it is very easy for us to disintegrate, and we cannot afford that at this point in time. And so if people beat drums of war, sing songs of peace. If people beat drums of war, sing songs of patriotism. If people beat drums of war, sing songs of unity. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this country needs that unity more than ever before. Because the common challenges that we face as a country can only be confronted successfully with us as a united country. I have met a few good people. That is the honest truth. There are few good people in this world. Now, the world is full of so many people. I mean, we are in billions. But I want to tell you that it was great meeting one Dr. Otoyo. I am talking from deep inside my heart. I have never seen dedication such as the one that you have. I have never seen a bright young man like who you are. But one thing I've learned about you today is that you can say something about all the 100 people that you are training in camp today. I sat next to you and you had a story about all of them. Now that is what is called care. And I want to thank His Excellency the President for recognizing that talent and putting you to stand in the gap for these young people and to help develop their talent. On behalf of the governor of the great country of Kisumu, on my own behalf, and the people of Kisumu, and especially these young people, we want to thank you, we want to thank the President, we want to thank his government, because this, ladies and gentlemen, will create a lasting impression in our hearts, but more is that it will create in these young people the next and the future leaders in this industry that we so much desire. Asante sana, together with their team, and we are happy to host you in the county of Kisumu. It is now my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the governor of the great county of Kisumu, Professor Peter Anyang' Nyong'o, to declare this 12th National Talent Development Program in Music and Dance officially closed. Asanteni sana.
Thank you very much, our chief guest, our dear Deputy Governor. As part of this program, we are delighted to leave a set of band equipment for Kisumu County to continue with the talent development program that you're having. And the set, as you may see, our DG right there, you look at the color of the drums, is exactly like the color of the drums on the stage. We are done a setup ready for performance, but due to time, we humbly request that you may receive that by you drumming for us something that you've talked about, drums of peace, drums of love and unity. Thank you.
Yeah. Now, this is a big surprise to us as a county, but also something that we really, really appreciate because of these young people. But before I receive the donation officially on behalf of the governor, I want to commit, and I'm sorry that I was carried away because of what has transpired this evening, that we will consider the teams that are presented here when we are looking at the entertainment component of the Afri-Cities Convention that, as you know, we are hosting on behalf of our country and on behalf of the African continent from the 17th of May. And so, the dance continues. Having said that, on behalf of the governor, on behalf of these young people and the people of Kisumu, we want to thank you and your organization for this kind donation. It will go a long way in ensuring that they get very, very ready for our free cities when it comes. Asante sana, we can now receive.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Allow me to reinstate that this program is under the Ministry of Sports, Culture and the Arts, and this donation comes to the Kisumu County through the ministry, courtesy of our Cabinet Secretary, Dr. Ambassador Amina Mohammed, who could not be with us today due to other assignments, and also the Principal Secretary for Culture and Heritage, Madam Josephta Mkobe, who's out of the country on official duty. And they send their greetings and they say they are with us and they are together with us and they will be back to Kisumu County soon again. So thank you, Banadiji, thank you very much. And now to celebrate the event, we would like to welcome you to...
Ambassador Amina Mohammed means a lot to us in the county of Kisumu. And I want just to put this on record that we appreciate her and her ministry for this very kind donation. Asante sana on behalf of the governor.
We welcome you as we celebrate all the participants today. We celebrate all those who've sacrificed to make sure this has happened today. And we'd like to invite Madam County Commissioner to come and join us. We would like also to invite our representative from the PDU, Presidential Delivery Unit, Madam Ruth Agesa, Dr. Ruth Agesa, please, Ministry of Education, Professor Professor Ngati, the chairman of Siala, kindly please, karibu sana.
Kisumu, haya tera diane Kisumu yawa, haya tera diane dala Kisumu tera diane Kisumu bena Kisumu tera, haya tera diane haya tera diane dala yawa. Kisumu berna, tera diane Kisumu berna ya, tera diane Kisumu, egaido su, tera diane Kisumu, haido meli tera diane Kisumu, tokaido tera Kisumu, tera diane Kisumu, haido meli tera diane Kisumu, boda so. Lazima tuamke tucheze. Tera wino, ayno meli tera vyama Kisumu, tokaido tera Kisumu. Kisumu bernea.
Bwana DG, our guest of honor, Madam County Commissioner, Bwana Maman, I don't know how to do these things. Apart from eating the cake. We celebrate Kisumu County government, we celebrate the national government, we celebrate all the participants of the 12th National Talent Development Program as they graduate today.
Kata siogope, kata siogope, kata
So Bwana DG, I think we request you to give the county commissioner first before we shall line up from the Holy Communion. So, yeah. Very nice. When I grow up.
Alishwe.
Madam County Commissioner. Afande, tunaomba cooperation. Professor. Yes, yes. Very nice.
And then the next one to Dr. Toyo by the DG. Toyo is on deck. Round of applause. And now I want to request the DG also to take care of his staff. We have PDU. Director Kwama and Toby from the DG, come over. And Osendo. Osendo came here. The biggest. Apo, to the Chief Officer, round of applause. Good. Next to is one of his staff, two of his staffs, the two directors, and then two representatives from the youths to come over to be served by the Deputy Governor. They are here. Please come over. You're wonderful. And Makofi. 2 weeks was equal to 2 years in the university. Let us be joyful. Hello? Are you there? Look at the deputy governor now feeding one of the most talented young men, the man in black. Round of applause. And he's not going to forget the PWBs. The one of the wonderful ladies. Yakoni, I saw her dance with another band. Makofi. And now, the saxophonist. Just play the saxophone, please. Wonderful. Round of applause. Next to the DG, the cameras. Makofi. I will kindly request to get 5 ushers so that we can share this cake to all of us while we are getting somebody to register appreciation. Kindly, Bana DG, take back your seat as the band gives us soft music. 5 ushers, please come over. Everybody must get a share of this cake. Moja kidogo.
Bini dong dadala, bini dong datelo, bini dong bosepna, bini dong dadala, bini dong datela, bini dong bosepna, bini dong dadala.
Aya ye tera vyane Kisumu, aya ye tera vyane Kisumu. Talagi baba yo, talagi mama yo, chulo choma be yo, dogu gero Kisumu yo yo.
Anadong nadane Kisumu. kenda gomba dhianelowe. Kujeni tujenge Kisumu,
Kisumu, Kisumu,
wageni karibu Kisumu. Kujeni tujenge Kisumu.
With all due respect, each and every talented youth must get a slice of that cake, isn't it? Can we get 3 representatives from the talented groups to come here so that we make sure that we move with the speed? Hello, 4 volunteers. Okay, as to do that, okay, that is to make sure in the next 2 minutes, we all make sure that we get a share. As you do that, then I'll kindly request, there is one of the volunteers Oto was supposed to give me, and Gabi Osendo, come over here. Gabi will pass a vote of thanks on behalf of the Kisumu County government, and one of the youths. Alex Sogola will pass a vote of thanks on behalf of all the talented groups, and I can see Professor Ross smiling. He's a very able guy, and look at his weight. He's a good boy, very good. And Gabi Osendo, please come over.
Asante sana. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much, Bob Madanji. Thank you so much. Mko? Wasee mko? Siwasikii bado. Wasee mko? All right. So thank you so much to the Ministry of Arts Culture for the opportunity that you've given to us. 100 youths for 2 weeks under one roof. Kindly be quiet. Please. Kindly, guys. We can do better, man. Let's maintain silence, guys. All right. Thank you so much to the ministry. Having 100 youths under one roof for 2 weeks, it's quite hectic. But we want to thank PPMC, the director, Otoya, for bringing so many people. The facilitators you saw, they were not just those ones. There were those who just came in and left. There were so many. In 2 weeks, we covered something that we would have covered in like 2 years, like they were saying. So it was a nice and great experience. Thank you to the ministry again, to PPMC, to the county for facilitating how we moved when we were shooting the videos, the venue that we are now hosting the gala in, and everything. So thank you so much. And I would like to request the county to keep us at bay, yeah? So we are not lost. Thank you.
Be rest assured, you are not lost, and following what the DG said, you are going to be considered in our facilities. Round of applause for yourselves. One of our young, active, hardworking directors, I want to request him on behalf of the county government. He has been really active. He's been top of this, and we have been liaising with him from time to time. Gabriel Osendo, to pass a vote of thanks on behalf of the Kisumu County.
Thank you very much. Mine will be very brief. To our chief guest of the day. Hello. Yes, our chief guest of the day is Excellency the Deputy Governor, our County Commissioner, Madam Josephine, and all protocols observed. I want to take this opportunity to thank God for making this come to a successful closure. I want to thank God greatly because during the camp, Dr. Todd didn't mention it, but when we brought the Ministry of Health to give vaccination, I think we had a small crisis. There was a lot of irritation. Those who took the vaccination were feeling a bit of fatigued. In fact, at one point I was thinking that the camp will be closed. But anyway, thank you. I want to take this opportunity to thank the PPMC, the Mother Ministry of Sports, Culture and Arts, the State Department of Culture,